So what if the next big conference you went to wasn't in some stuffy hotel ballroom or, just another Zoom call? What if it was in a world built entirely by AI? Today, we are diving into a blueprint for a totally new kind of professional event. And I mean, this isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete reimagining of how we connect, learn, and create together.
Let's be real, we've all been there. The pure exhaustion of travel and jet lag for in-person events, or the awkward dance of trying to network in a super crowded room. And on the other hand, we've all felt the burnout from endless back-to-back video calls. It just makes you wonder, right? In an age with all this amazing tech, isn't there a better way to do all this?
Well, it turns out there just might be. We're talking about moving way beyond the physical ballroom and the flat 2D screen to explore a whole new vision for events. So let's take a look at a real-world example that isn't just pushing the boundaries, it's drawing a completely new map.
Okay, so the event is called the Global Data and AI Conference, or GDAI. And in 2026, it's set to morph into something else entirely, a fully immersive experience powered by AI and totally ready for the Metaverse. And no, this isn't science fiction. This is the next step in professional events, and it's happening a lot sooner than you might think.
The organizers are calling this an AI-native experience. And that sounds really cool and impressive, but what does it actually mean? What really makes something AI-native?
So, here's the most important part. We have to shift our thinking a little bit. AI isn't just another app you open or some feature you turn on. In a truly AI-native world, AI is the foundation, the very fabric of the environment you're in. It shapes every single interaction, kind of like how the internet is the invisible backbone for everything we do online today.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly captures what this whole paradigm shift is about. It's moving from just using AI to actually living inside an AI-powered environment. And that is the giant leap we're going to explore right now.
So what would this actually feel like if you were an attendee? Let's just walk through the journey, step by step, of what it's like to enter this new kind of conference.
It all starts with you, of course. First, you design your own personal avatar. Then, you step into what they're calling a spatial campus. Think of it as a shared 3D virtual world built for interaction. And from there, you're not just a passive observer. You're actively collaborating in 3D spaces and, this is key, networking in a much, much smarter way.
So, how does all this tech come together to create something you really can't get anywhere else? We're talking about 3D workspaces, where you can literally walk around and interact with ideas and data. You'll have AI acting as your personal networking assistant, and intelligent agents helping guide you to the content you need. This is so much more than a video stream with a little chat box on the side. It's a completely different way to engage.
And get this, one of the absolute game changers here is how it just smashes through one of the biggest hurdles in global collaboration: language. Seriously, imagine working with a team from all over the world, and the language barrier just vanishes. This platform is designed to handle real-time translation for over 15 languages, making teamwork truly seamless.
And that right there shows the incredible power of AI-assisted networking. No more wandering around a conference hall hoping to bump into the right person. The AI actually understands your interests and your goals, and it instantly connects you with the most relevant people, the most valuable sessions, and the key opportunities you probably would have missed otherwise.
But of course, all the fancy tech in the world doesn't mean anything without great content, right? An event is only as good as what you learn there. So let's look past the tech demo for a second and see what people will actually be learning. The content is really well structured into 3 main tracks, and each one tackles a super critical piece of our AI-driven future. First, you've got the deep tech track, AI and Data Innovations, which is all about the cutting-edge stuff like advanced LLMs. Then there's enterprise strategy, which covers the crucial business side of things, governance, ROI, security. And finally, it zooms out to the big picture, the future of work and how AI is going to impact all of society.
And it's not just about sitting and listening either. The formats are super varied. You've got your big keynotes from industry pioneers, sure, but also interactive panels, live demos from cool new startups, hands-on workshops where you can actually build skills, and even exclusive VIP meetups to connect with investors. It's all about active participation, not just passive consumption.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a moment. This is a really cool case study, but what are the bigger implications here? Why does this one event actually matter in the grand scheme of things?
Because what we're looking at here isn't just a new way to do conferences. This is a potential blueprint for the future of how we all work together globally.
You could apply this model to almost any kind of collaboration that needs people from different places to connect, create, and solve problems together.
And the potential impact is just staggering. I mean, think about remote work. Imagine 3D design sessions instead of another draining video call. Or education, where students could run virtual science experiments from anywhere on the planet. This doesn't just reshape global events, it has the power to redefine entire industries.
Which really brings us to our final and maybe most important question. This kind of technology could remove the friction of distance, language, and all those missed opportunities. It weaves intelligence right into the fabric of how we interact. So are we looking at the future of not just conferences, but of human collaboration itself? And if we are we ready for it? Definitely something to think about.